Superhero Reactor here. So part 2 is happening right now. The Nostalgia Critic, Amazing Spider-Man. This will be part 2 of my reaction. So here we go. Let's see where we left off. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Oh yeah.
So here's the thing. While Garfield is not the young Peter Parker the comics portrayed, I would argue he's more the Spider-Man the comics portrayed. Spider-Man was a jokester, had good one-liners, and could be confident to the point of being almost a jerk. I feel like that's more what we got here, as he's legit pretty funny.
Out the window. Get out the window. There you go. You got it. I just did 80% of your job. You mother Hubbard. You a cop?
Really? I mean, what zingers did McGuire have?
Here's your change!
It's you who's out, Gobby. Out of your mind.
One-liners was not their specialty.
It helps maintain the...
Except for him, that goes without saying.
Top it off, man.
Spider prick, fucker will nail you in the dick. And May becomes concerned, though, with Peter returning home with bruises.
Who does this to you?
I want to take karate, Ma.
Secrets have a cost. They're not for free.
Remember, if you can do good things for good people, you have a moral obligation to... Oh, Christ, how did it go again?
Cross-species genetics is finally working.
Dr. Connors is making progress with his experiments, but Oscorp tells him he has to move forward with human trials, as apparently Norman Osborn's life depends on it.
I've used lizard DNA to help Freddy regrow that limb.
It's a miracle.
He's catching flies with his tongue, but aside from that, he's doing great. He's shut down, though, because he can't do human trials fast enough, so naturally, he experiments on himself. Meanwhile, Peter is invited to Gwen's house for dinner, where he discovers his latest enemy, a police captain who wants Spider-Man arrested, played by Dennis Leary, is his girlfriend's father. We'll just steal that for homecoming. There we go.
Did you catch that spider guy yet?
He's an amateur assaulting civilians. I think most people would say that he was providing a public service. Most people would be wrong.
It's not even accurate. Batman blows it. He'd probably save thousands in property damage alone. I like Peter has to really face off with the pros and cons of being a vigilante, as he ruins a case for the cops following a car thief to bigger criminals. But he turned him in too quickly, not knowing. I also like it only takes one movie to reveal to his girlfriend who he really is. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty hot reveal. Do me. Of course, Connor's experiment goes awry, and he starts transforming into the Lizard, a monster who throws cars off a bridge and are webbed off screen. Forgot to schedule a talk with your editor there.
Somebody help! Help me, my kid is trapped!
And that lizard should really have a snout! I mean, I know it's a nitpick, but look at him! He looks weird!
Yes! That's what I said.
With that said, if you tell anyone who I am, I'll kill you. Normal guy, but I will kill you.
Come on.
I enjoy that around this point, his quest becomes less about revenge, looking for Uncle Ben's killer, and more about helping others. Which, as far as I know, transitioning from revenge to crime fighting is not part of the Spider-Man origin, but I kinda like it. It adds an extra layer. But things heat up when Parker goes to Connors and discovers his toy lightsaber is transforming him into the Lizard. And even that healed-up rat is having a few issues. Nobody believes Parker that the Lizard is real, so he tries getting a picture for proof, locating him in the sewers.
Did you know that you can save 15% or more on car insurance?
Well, that's ironic. Down came the rain and washed me out. Peter gets away, but in easily the dumbest scene in the movie, he leaves his name on the camera. Major genius, my ass. That's like Clark Kent taking his Superman outfit to be dry cleaned. After a funny and even touching moment where Gwen helps mend Peter, Connors goes more and more crazy, tracking Peter down to his school. Sir, you need a hall pass. The fight scene is fun and leads to one of my favorite Stan Lee cameos, as well as something I bet you never thought you'd see in a Spider-Man film up to this point. A girl do something. Oh, come on. Clearly you should be falling off a building or hanging onto something. That's both. Okay, I'm impressed. The Lizard gets away and we see something else I bet you never thought you'd see in a Spider-Man movie back then. The police kicking ass. Well, how about that, man? We may get a policeman comic coming soon. No, shit, we still suck. He releases a gas turning the cops into lizards as he believes they'll create a stronger race. Gwen starts working on an antidote while the cops knock out Spider-Man in their search for the lizard. Taking off my mask? Oh shit, they are. Okay, you die, all of you die.
Parker, it's headed to Oscorp, and your daughter's there right now.
He convinces the police captain to let him go in yet another attempt to recreate the first one. A bunch of New Yorkers band together, at least the crane operators, which there are a lot of, conveniently all on this long stretch, who help Spider-Man swing towards the lizard. Yeah, you mess with Spidey, you mess with New York!
Oh, we don't have to say that this time.
Oh, thank God! Oh no, looks like Gwen's gonna be the damsel in distress. Clearly everything was better in the other films. That's just good writing. Granted, he did still get the device he needed to turn everyone to lizard people, but she tells her dad what's going on.
I don't understand.
I do. Your boyfriend is a man of many masks. I get it.
We're both written as competent in this. It'll take a little getting used to, but I think it's a good thing. As you'd imagine, fighting the lizard is a difficult task, even for the web slinger.
Poor Peter Parker.
Pick to peck of pickled peppers.
I know, but it's so funny!
Not alone.
Thank God I arrived with no backup. I mean, maybe he radioed them in and they're on their way, but time was of the essence, so he had to head up there early. I just want to believe in smart cops in movies!
Yeah.
The captain is hurt, but Parker turns Connor's back and they stop the lizard bomb from going off.
What's wrong about you, Peter? The city needs you. You're gonna make enemies.
Maguire fanboys, mostly. A guy that's been memed a million times? Don't try to understand it. Just promise I won't be a meme in the next movie. I just guaranteed it'll happen, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Fucking internet.
Oh.
The captain dies, and Peter keeps his distance from Gwen, trying to honor his wishes. Oh, Christ, we have to go through yet another forced breakup we know isn't gonna last, and the characters are too stupid to figure it out.
I made you promise, didn't I? Stay away from me.
Okay, this is a comedy show. I have to hold on to some stupid characters here. I guess it does end on kind of a confusing note, as Gwen and Peter's relationship isn't the only thing pointlessly open-ended. We have the mystery of Peter's parents and the mystery of Uncle Ben's killer, which isn't a mystery. It's this guy. What was even going to be discovered with that? Oh my God,
Right.
he's a singer for Nickelback. Now I hate him even more. Whatever life has in store for me, I will never forget these words. If you can do good things for other people, you have a moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here, not choice responsibility. Just rolls right off the tongue. And that was The Amazing Spider-Man. Is it good? In my opinion, clearly yes. But the previous films are more unique, iconic, and I can see why people would like them more. I get the feeling this film was chopped up a lot in editing, as when you watch the teaser, there's tons of breathtaking shots that make you feel like you're free-falling. And in the film, we get bits of that, but not for very long. The reason I bring that up is, had the film utilized more of those long shots and some of the more colorful sequences, I think we could have had one of the great Spider-Man flicks. It would have helped give it more of an identity. As is, its strength is in its performances and its dialogue, as I really like these characters and want to see them in more good movies. I think Garfield is a great Spider-Man, and while not an authentic young Peter Parker, he is still an interesting young Peter Parker. Remember, he does evolve in the comics from a dweeby teen boy to a strong, confident man. And I just get that latter half much more from Garfield than I do Maguire. If somehow we could have Maguire as young Peter Parker and Garfield as older Peter Parker, I think we'd have a perfect combo there. For a while, this was the Spider-Man movie that was more my speed. I dug the realistic conversations over the Adam West style dialogue, but I do see now this is a bit more run-of-the-mill. I will never forget what happens in the Raimi films, where with Webb, I remember more of the feelings in the moment, but not a ton else. I don't think the strengths of the film should be pushed aside, though. The acting is good. The dialogue feels real. The web-slinging scenes, when they hold on them long enough, really make you feel like you're swinging through the air. After all the other superhero films and even Spider-Man films that came out after this, I can definitely see why some couldn't get on board with this flick. But it's still worth acknowledging what worked in it, especially knowing the time frame and limitations they had to work with. Is it amazing? I guess not. But in my opinion, it's still a decent Spider-Man.
Decent, yeah.
And that's the end of March, so that's the end of Spider-Month. Thank you all so much for watching. I mean, I guess I could go one day more, but it had to be like something really special. I mean, something really big. It had to be the absolute worst Spider-Man movie ever made.
Yes, it is the worst.
Can't afford your milk. Just step aside.
Alrighty then. Stop here because I know there's a little commercial here and there. Let's see. Yes, that's what I thought. Okie dokie, guys. One more to go. One more to go. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 for Nostalgia Critic. I cannot wait to see what's he gonna say about that movie. It was great, not bad, but I can understand people's frustration how bad this movie was. But let's see what happens. Anyway, guys, if you like my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to comment below and tell me what you thought of Nostalgia Critic's Amazing Spider-Man. I think that was hilarious. That's pretty hilarious, guys. It was really good. But yeah, can't wait for the next one. Here we go. Here we go. So, guys, that's it for me. This is a PM Reactor saying I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, give me a superhero trailer and I'll react.